Hi, welcome to a video of my finds for July 1st and July 3rd, 2022. So on July 1st, Friday, 2022, I answered an ad on Kijiji for free records. Oh my goodness, what a waste of time and gas. It was a pile of crap, bad condition, the worst case scenario, dirty, filthy records that were in a bag that went like this, filthy, and there was a lot of dust, some mold on some covers, and she also tossed in a stack of 45s. Most were not even sleeves, and some broken down CDs. Oh my god, in terrible shape. I got a plastic container. So I only kept a few things. Some are temporary keeps to fool around with. I'll show you what I kept. We won't go through the crap. She also tossed in the stupid air ocean inflatable huge flying shark. I don't know. It was free, said sure. It's all broken down. It requires a helium tank and the sold separately. Screw that. Anyway, that's going in the trash. Some I might go give to a bazaar. Maybe that pile right there. This is trash. It's all trash. These I might recuperate the plastic and throw it. I can't even reuse the boxes. Are all beat up, scratchy, filthy. The time wasted cleaning them. It's pointless. So let's see what we kind of kept for now. Some are keepers, and only two good albums. We have this double album CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival 1969 with this album. What's the title of that one? Green River and Wheelie and the Poor Boys. I was kind of glad because I don't have Wheelie and the Poor Boys. I'm still hoping to find that one eventually. Record are okay. And I also got this 71, but I have both albums already. So we have Cosmos Factory and Pendulum, also in good shape. So, and somewhere in the pile was a mess. I found this inner sleeve. I found a sleeveless copy of Bayou Country, but I do have Bayou Country properly. So I have this. I'm missing that one. We named the Poor Boys. So this inner sleeve is going downstairs in one of my other records. What else? Oh, I kept this Jose Feliciano Memphis Menu. It's in good shape. It seems that records that you have to work extra to get out of the cover like this. It's called a Unipack. They last longer. They don't get as dusty. I don't know. So that wasn't bad. And then we get to this one. I started collecting Gladys Knights and the Pips records. Imagination. The cover is in bad shape. It was filthy. I've cleaned it with some a damp Scott towel and then a dry Scott towel. But you can see the water damage. There was water damage on several records, and its cover is bent a bit. But the record is in okay shape. And there's some initials on one side. Check marks here. I didn't see that before. But I don't have that one, so. This is a cheesy instrumental compilation, Seduction, Love Melodies. The reason I kept this is because there's a song I discovered, and that's why I like to check freebies, even if it's depressing, because there's so much crap to check. But I found a childhood memory here from 1980, so I was 12 years old. This was on the radio a lot. Sidewalk Cafe by Blankert's guitar. And it's hard to find instrumentals you heard on the radio as a kid, because you don't know the titles or who played them. So I always check records like that a little bit every track to make sure, okay, do I know this? And boom, I said, okay, this sounds familiar. So there we go until I get the I already have this count, but if I find a 45, some inner sleeves I could recuperate, one 12-inch cover that I could recuperate, the lyrics to Color by Numbers, an extra sheet. I probably don't need it, but a lyric sheet for sorry for mispronouncing it, Shinhead O'Connor with Nothing Compares to You. I know I have that album, so I probably have the lyric sheet, but I couldn't check downstairs. The record is unreachable right now. Ici j'ai les cassettes en spectacle, pas en très bon état, mais je pense pas que je l'ai du tout en bon état. Fait qu'il faut que je compare les copies. I have to compare with my other copy downstairs. That's not much better than this. Compilation of les cassettes ici. Là, je garde qu'à cause que la photo est cool, plus récente. Puis Gilles Girard, il enregistre le blues du businessman. Je savais pas qu'il avait fait ça, puis il est pas payé pendant toute la version. This I'm keeping only for a weird reason. 81. It's a compilation. Think of Stars on 45 with 50 songs mixed with French songs. It's from France. It's a French import, and I'm keeping it only because of the record label. This camera is very crappy. I don't think you'll see clearly, but it says Bunny Records, and it's a cartoon bunny mooning us, putting down his pants. He's on the record label as well. So I really tweeted that and got a lot of likes, made a lot of people laugh. Compilation of so-called rock and roll. Some songs are not really rock and roll, ballads, but yeah, nice compilation. Sometimes there's a few songs there that sound better on this comp than on my original 45, for instance, so they can be handy. Stand-up comedy. I have to listen to it before I toss it out. There was another one, but recorded in studio with canned laughter. It's just unbearably bad. This one I'll have to check. I've only checked a few seconds. These three next records are dancing music for people who take dancing lessons, rumba, merengue. Now these are covers of songs that I just realized something there. Songs that are well known in Quebec. So these actually sound like Muzak or Seaberg style covers of songs are familiar for Quebecers, so they're just bad enough to be good, so I have to keep them, and they're playable, they're not too scratched. Volumes 2, 3 and 4 of Disque Strict Tempo, Monsieur Danse, musique de danse avec l'orchestre de Roger Pilon. I don't have volume 1 in there, so I would have never bought this, but now that I have them, there's at least one funny cover somewhere, a song that you don't expect to hear in that version, but yeah. This I already have. I just have to compare the copies to make sure, because I don't remember the condition of the other copy. The hit on it is A Little More Love. This, I hate that. You know, I have a pristine copy downstairs, perfect shape, but in mono. And this is a stereo copy. The cover was yuck. I made it less yuck by cleaning it as much as I could, but it's ugh. The record is good, in good shape. Had it been all scratched up, I would have tossed it, but it's in real true stereo. It's darn it, I have to keep it. Another one I have to compare. I have it somewhere, and the other copy I have also has Scotch tape, so I have to compare and keep only one. Funky favorites, not sure if I have it. Original versions on Ronco. Another Ronco compilation, funny bone favorites. This we already covered. Kept a few 45s here, all beat up, but they're fun to play on my Electro Home Apollo. Yeah, swinging blue jeans, but all beat up. There's a few that are not as bad. Well, this one is scratchy. This needs cleaning. Gangsters by the Specials, and the other side is The Selector by The Selector, and it's in good shape. Si tu sais compter par Césarès, I know I have it, but I don't remember in which condition. So I don't know. We'll fin that out later. And CDs, I kept a single CD, U2, Sweetest Thing, and it has Sweetest Thing plus 2 live tracks. This I can't remember if I have it or not, because I bought it once and gave it to a friend, and then I don't remember if I bought it twice. A second time for one track I like, which is Adia. Anyway, so it's there, it's free. I'll hold on to it. When I sort out my collection, I'll be able to keep just one. The Best of Sticks, the Millennium Collection. The CD has scratches, so what I did yesterday, I played the whole thing, and it didn't skip, so I kept it. Changed the box. Tried to find something that wasn't all beat up. A single CD Madonna Get Together. I peeled off the sticker as good as I could and put it on this other case, because the other one was melted and warped. This is just an empty case where you cannot put any papers, but when I burn TV shows on DVDs, I can use these boxes, so this I will reuse. Kind of cute. One spindle. Here we have 5 of these classical Red Seal 45s, absolutely worthless, but they're fun. And they all these 5 color records come with these Ronco, no, not Ronco, Philco 45 RPM adapter, so I'm leaving them on the records because they match perfectly the color, so for display could be cute. I already have tons of these. I have a box of scratchy old color 45s from the 40s, 50s. Of course I'm going to recycle the covers here. They were in a box that didn't even match. That's the empty box that's right there. A few sleeves, and in one of the LPs I found this. This side is white, large sheet of paper, and some, oh god, the dust. Just doing that raised a lot of dust. Some kid drew a car 3 times. There's a drawing there. No smoking smiley face drawn on the car with a frowny head there. And here we have the top view of a racing car. This is another car. I'm laughing, but at that age, for sure, I could not draw that well. So it's cute. So that I'm keeping. I like unique stuff like that. The sad part is my obsessive compulsive side made me check everything to make sure, and I wasted so much time like cleaning the ones I kept, and oh my god. Anyway, and all the CDs that are there, all stuff not for me, like Pink. I see stuff that I already have, like U2 Zootopia and Madonna Hard Candy, but stuff that is really not up my alley, like a Simple Plan. There's a Led Zeppelin comp, but it's all scratched up. Black Keys, Stone Temple Pilots, not my cup of tea and all in bad shape. Some are empty covers, some CDs no covers. Big freaking mess. Anyway, so that was Friday, July 1st. And because here in Quebec, or I don't know if it's Canada or just Quebec, it's sort of National Moving Day. So I did a detour to check a few street sites, to see what people put on the curb, and then lo and behold, in front of a school, a grade school, I found a school desk, just like the school desk when I was a kid in the 70s. This has seen better days. There were 2 of them. The other one didn't even have the metal part on the back. This one was in the better condition. So of course I did a U-turn and picked it up. I cleaned it up, and man, the memories. Pencils right here. So yeah, the paint is original, but here it's all. This is pretty old. That's close to 50 years old, if not already 50. There we go. So for free. It's so weird to bring back a piece of my past. And finally, 14 minutes already. Then skip to Saturday, July 2nd. Found nothing at the flea market. Was depressing. It was too hot, and probably all the pickers were out looking for stuff. So today I found a few things. Let's turn on the light here. Speaking of Lighthouse. First purchase was a $2 record. Lighthouse from 1969. Shiny. The shrink wrap is still on it. It has a deletion cut in the corner because it's a US pressing. I played it off of YouTube earlier while I was doing kitchen chores, and it's freaking good. Didn't expect it to be that good. And life can be so simple. It's actually very uplifting. I love that record. It's a combination of prog rock. Think of the Doors, but with like happier and not so gloomy, and mixed with a little hint of how do you say that? Jazz fusion jazz, whatever. There's some brass in there. Anyway, it's really, really good. Really good. I love it. $2. Didn't hesitate to pay $2 for it. Was in good shape. Then the only bad purchase of the day. $2 for a double LP of Sonny and Cher's Greatest Hits. Problem is, it's the same freaking first record in both slots. I only realized that when I got home. Lesson learned. Check all 4 sides properly. I only took out one side, and okay, it's in great shape, and that's it. So $2 down the drain. Then another table or is it the table next to that guy, or was it the same seller? I don't remember. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, $2. Yeah, classic rock albums on CD at the flea market are rarely $1. You have to go higher, so $2 was fair. Then I hesitated because it's so big, but I know it will fit perfectly in my collection of 70s food containers. Café Instantané, Maxwell House Instant Coffee, with the slogan on it. Bon jusqu'à la dernière goutte. Good to the last drop. The French one, Bon jusqu'à la dernière goutte, used to be said by Jean La Jeunesse on TV, in a TV commercial. So I couldn't get it down to 4, it was 5, so I said, okay, 5. Another table, this one I didn't feel like paying $2 for that one, but I got it down, you wouldn't take $1. I offered $1.50 and we agreed. So it's François Hardy, L'Amour Fou. It's in great shape. Problem is it's not 2012, it's later stuff, it's not as good. 60s and 70s artists performing in the 2000 and something. But it's François Hardy, so I haven't tried it. And finally, at the table, records were $3, $2, $4, $5. So I found this one I wanted to have, a US pressing. Vinyl doesn't have a single scratch. I said yes. I only like the original Chipmunks, the Alvin show. In 1979, I was 11 years old. During the summer, NBC played during the summer on Saturday mornings reruns of the Alvin show, and I fell in love with the show. They never showed it again. I only saw it in 1979, and I loved it. The original 60s show, not the later crap. So yeah, I kind of like collecting these Chipmunks records. I think I have all of their 78s. Everything that was released by them, it's one man, on a 78, I think I have in great shape. So because this was 3 and I was taking it for 3, if I could find a second record, it would be $2. So I'm not going to catalog them as being $2.50 each. This was 3, this was 2. That's how I calculated. And this looked like an interesting funk record. Winners. What attracted me to this record is this logo right here, Roadshow. So I know Roadshow equals The Express by BT Express by no, that's it. The Express. No, it's Express by BT Express. There's no the in front of the title. So the 45 is on that label, so it can't be bad. So yes, it's good disco funk. 78 is a little bit late. Not as good as 75, 76 funk disco, but it's still pretty good. Some songs better than others. I also played it off YouTube earlier. Record is in great shape. So yeah, I got this. So not that many purchases, only one bad one. And yeah, and I got two CCR comps for free. So thanks for watching.